Hi everyone, Amy here with amyswares, and today I'm going to make a super quick sympathy card featuring some pre-batched items. Now this is a new to me stamp set from My Favorite Things, and this was the inspiration of my card today. Now here's a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed, but ultimately I kind of worked backwards. I wanted to use that new sentiment stamp set, and then I created my card based around that. So what I'm doing is I'm shopping my chocolate box full of backgrounds here to figure out what I can use to create a sympathy card that will match the sentiments that I want to use in this stamp set. So this is actually black watercolor paper that is metallic watercolor paints through stencils from Colorful Life Designs. Now these are two of the split stencils. There's a whole category of split stencils. They're so unique and cool. I'll try and remember to link other videos below, maybe even the videos where I made that panel. But ultimately I wanted to keep it kind of vague because I wanted to use one of the sentiments that isn't super specific. So I felt like by leaving the sentiment off the front of the card, it kind of made it where I could use the card maybe in more instances, if that makes sense. So I have a card base here. This is a 120-pound accent opaque. That's US A2 size, and I'm picking the sentiment that I want to stamp with and just loading that up in my MISTI. And this is an original size MISTI, so I'm able to open this entire card base and still fit it within it. So I'm just going to line it up in the center, pick it up with the MISTI door, condition the stamp with my hand because I haven't used it before. What that does is get rid of the little manufacturer's goo that kind of comes. So if you have new stamps and they aren't stamping well, make sure you kind of either condition it with your hand or an eraser, and it will probably stamp a lot better. So I'm using my favorite black ink for detailed word stamping. That is Versifying Clair Nocturne, and it is a pigment. It will take a little bit to dry, so I'll give it a minute before you smudge it. But again, in lieu of putting a sentiment on the front, I decided to just add some bling. Now this bling is also from Colorful Life Designs. Now if you aren't familiar, this is a small woman-owned business in Texas. She manufactures all these stencils herself. So when you order from her, she is creating the stencil, she is weeding the stencil, she's packing it, sending it all to you. And she also sells this amazing card bling in the shop and also some stamps. So anything that you want to shop for, be sure to use my coupon AMYFAN10 and save 10% on your complete order. So I decided what color bling I wanted to use, and I will link everything in the video description box below if you're curious about any of the products. But I'm just going to put them in an odd smattering across the front of the card, so 3 on one side, 2 on the other. I'm using my jewel picker to pick them up, and these are all different sizes of blingage. So I'm leaving the front blank, and then on the inside the sentiment that I chose says, I don't know what to say or do, just know I'm here. So I felt like that was a really good kind of general image on the front to kind of tie in with that sentiment. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I will catch you next time. Bye.